Dear viewers, I hope you are all fine. This ultrasound video shows two cases of fibroid uterus, two large fibroids. You can see the uterus and a large fibroid is seen. This is the fibroid. Uterine fibroids most often appear on ultrasound as concentric solid hypoechoic masses. This appearance results from the prevailing muscle which is observed at histological examination. These solid masses absorb sound waves and therefore cause a variable amount of acoustic shadowing. Now you can see the ovary. Most fibroids contain changes in genes that differ from those in normal uterine muscle cells. Estrogen and progesterone, two hormones that stimulate development of the uterine lining during each menstrual cycle in preparation for pregnancy, appear to promote the growth of fibroids. Fibroids contain more estrogen and progesterone receptors than normal uterine muscle cell do. Now you can see a large fibroid, interior wall fibroid, seen in the proximal portion of the uterus and the cervix. The mass is round to oval in shape, is semi-solid to solid in consistency. No fluid is seen in or around the mass. Uterine fibroids are non-cancerous growths of the uterus that often appear during childbearing years. Fibroids range in size from seedlings undetectable by the human eye to bulky masses that can distort and enlarge the uterus. Fibroids may be single or multiple ones. You can see a significant blood flow is seen in the fibroid. Uterine fibroids are generally harmless and often go away on their own when symptoms occur. However, untreated fibroids can interfere with a person's quality of life and may lead to complications such as anemia due to the menorrhagia caused by these fibroids. Homogeneous hyperechogenic masses in the uterine cavity on ultrasound are highly suggestive of endometrial polyps, but the myometrial echogenicity of the uterine fibroids may vary and be hypoechogenic, isoechogenic, or hyperechogenic, or mixed, which depends on the size and nature of the fibroid. Fibroids are almost always benign, not non-cancerous, rarely less than 1 in 1000. A cancerous fibroid will occur. This is called leiomyosarcoma. You can see a significant blood flow is seen inside the mass. Fibroids are abnormal growths that develop in or on the uterus. These tumors may become quite large and cause severe abdominal pain and heavy periods. In some cases, you can see the second video, and this video also shows a large fibroid. In some cases, the fibroids cause no sign or symptoms at all. These fibroids are typically benign or non-cancerous. The cause of the fibroids is unknown. Again, in this video, the mass is round to oval in shape, is semi-solid to solid in consistency with significant blood flow No fluid is seen in or around the mass. Fibroids are also known by the following names: leiomyomas, myomas, uterine myomas, fibromas. According to some researchers, almost 80% of the women have them by the age of 50. However, most women don't have any symptoms and may never know they have fibroid. Now, the types of the fibroids depends on their location or on the uterus, in or on the uterus. Intramural fibroids, these are most common type of fibroids. These types appear within the muscular wall of the uterus. Intramural fibroids may grow larger and can cause and stretch the uterus. Then there are subserosal fibroids. These fibroids form on the outside of the uterus, which is called serosa. They may develop large enough to make uterus appear bigger on one side. Then there are pedunculated fibroids. Subserosal tumors can develop a stem, a slender base that supports the tumor. These are known as pedunculated fibroids. Then there are submucosal fibroids. These types of tumor develop in the middle muscular layer or myometrium of the uterus. Submucosal tumors are uncommon as compared to other types. These types of tumors develop in most of the women, but many of the women doesn't know they have. Now the causes of fibroids, it is not certain why fibroids develop, but several factors may influence their formation. And number one is the hormones. Estrogen or progesterone are the hormones produced by the ovaries. They cause the uterine lining to regenerate during each menstrual cycle and may stimulate the growth of fibroids. Then there is family history. Fibroids may run in family. Presence of fibroids in mother, sister, or grandmother may cause tendency to develop fibroids. Then in pregnancy increases the production of estrogen and progesterone, so fibroids may develop and grow rapidly. So in both cases, you saw a large fibroid in the uterus, and these fibroids are round to oval in shape, semi-solid to solid in consistency. No fluid is seen. You can find some important information in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel. If you do like this video, please click the like button. Thanks.